Welcome to this overview in which we will explain everything about client requests. While we already have methods for gathering client information, there are some setbacks. Organizers can be cumbersome, and clients often do not complete tasks in chats properly, which causes delays. That's why we developed client requests, a simpler, faster, and more reliable way to gather what firms need from clients without the hassle. Think of it as a small organizer that can be created without a template, but that cannot be ignored or skipped like the client task. To begin, we need to create a client request. To do that, press the New button and click Client Request. You can request any information or document, and clients receive it instantly. For this example, let's ask for some documentation for bookkeeping purposes. In the Account section, select the client for which this request is made. In the Message for Client section, explain what you need your client to do. Then write your request and select the type of question. It can be text, checkboxes, document uploads, or others similar to those in our organizers. Let's choose a few. By default, all questions are mandatory, so clients cannot skip them. If you want to make them optional, just click the Settings button and turn this toggle off. Also, you can enable a hint for every client request question from here. Let's set up a reminder. This works as other reminders within TaxDome. Finally, the security options. If the Require Sign-In toggle is on, the request will only be available from the client portal or mobile app. If the toggle is off, it would be possible for a client to submit the request without needing to log into the client portal. It could be helpful when you need to get the info from a third party or a client doesn't want to log in for some reason. Finally, let's click Send. Any of the requests you already created could be also sent via chat threads. Here, you can link one we already created, and the request shortcut will be sent to a thread. From here, you can also create a new request right in place. On the Request tabs on the Clients page, you can see all requests and their statuses. If the client hasn't started to answer the questions, the request is in pending status, and you can edit it. Here, let's add one more question as an example. After that, click Save. You can also manually change the request status by pressing directly over them. Every request has a unique link that you can copy and paste to send it using SMS or WhatsApp. If the client doesn't respond in time, you can also resend the request here. On the client's end, they will see the requests on their portal in the Waiting for Action section, or if they have the mobile app, will receive a push notification. Let's open the request and answer all the questions. Like in the organizers, the answers are saved automatically, so the client can close the request before filling it out and return to it later. After answering and uploading the required documents, they can submit the request, and that's it. The firm's portal shows that the request status has changed from pending to completed. By linking the request to a job, you may also let it trigger the job to move to the next stage once the client submits the request.